Hi guys, okay, so today I kind of wanted to do like an informational type video, and it's just about beauty habits that you should stop and start. Um, so let's just get right into it. So first thing is makeup brushes. Obviously, we use makeup brushes pretty much every time we apply our makeup. And I know especially with me, if you have like kind of better quality makeup brushes like Sigma or MAC or anything that you know you paid a lot of money for, then it's very important to take care of them. And even if you have like lower end brushes, it's important to take care of them just so they do last longer than they would if you didn't wash them, I guess you would say. But there are two things that you should do every week. And the one thing is to spot clean your makeup brushes. And pretty much what a spot clean is you just spray a brush cleaner on your brushes after you use the product or use the brush to apply a product to your face. And the brush cleanser that I use is Ulta's, and it's just a professional brush cleaner. And I think this was like $12. So after you apply your makeup, just go through all your brushes daily and just spot clean them. One, it just like doesn't leave the color that you used on the brush. So let's say one day I applied blue and the next day I want to do brown. It's just going to prevent the blue from staying on the brush and kind of mixing in with the brown. So that is one thing. And the other thing is once a week you should do a deep cleaning. And pretty much what a deep cleaning is that you just want to take a baby shampoo, and I personally use Equate's baby shampoo. It works just as good as Johnson's, but I ran out of my Johnson's and this was the only one that I found, so I got this, but it works just as good and it's cheaper. But you just want to wet all your brushes, take a sponge, or you just use your fingers, whatever you want to do, and you just want to really get in there and clean your brushes. You just want to make sure that water does not pass this metal part on your brush though, because what's going to happen is if water passes this point, it's going to start to rust, which is really bad for your brushes. So be really careful of that. You just want to get the bristles wet. And then once you're done shampooing, what I do is I just take a normal hair conditioner. It doesn't matter what conditioner you take. And I just apply it to each brush bristle. And I just let it sit there for about 3 to 5 minutes just to really soak in. And then I'll rinse it out and I'll lay them out to dry. And the conditioner just really helps your brushes stay soft. It's not something that you have to do, but I like to do it just because I like using soft brushes. But that is one important thing, is to clean and take care of your brushes. And since we're on the topic of makeup, another really important thing that you should stop doing is sleeping in your makeup. And I'm pretty sure everyone has broken this rule. I know I've broken this rule, but I always try my hardest. I usually take my makeup off and then take my shower. But I take my shower at night and not in the morning. So it's not really an issue for me, but if I have a really late night and I just don't feel like taking a shower at night, then that's kind of where either I suddenly fall asleep with my makeup on, or I have to remember to take it off before I go to bed. But the makeup remover I use is Pond's Wet Cleansing Towelettes, and these are just the original ones. I absolutely love their makeup wipes. And the one thing is, I am not a person of using the makeup remover that comes in bottles. One is, I feel like you would have to, for me personally, you have to use a lot to get all the makeup off. And they come in pretty small bottles, and I don't know, I just find that using wipes is so much easier. And and you pretty much only need one daily, and this lasts me about, well, lasts me a month because there's 30 wipes. So, and I know that like using the liquid one would maybe take me to half a month, so I definitely recommend getting makeup wipes. And then the other thing is, since you're talking about taking makeup off, it kind of leads to skincare. So a really important thing is to use a facial cleanser. Now you can do this in the morning before you apply makeup or at night before you go to bed, wherever you want to do it. But the two cleansers I use are L'Oreal's Go 360 Clean Deep Facial Cleanser, and this one is for sensitive skin, and the only reason I got the sensitive skin one is because in winter my skin gets really dry. So normally I get the orange one for like spring and summer when my skin kind of goes back to normal. But I really like this. This thing pops out and you pour the facial cleanser on here, and then you just do little circles all over your face. So since it is an exfoliating scrub, I only use this about once or twice a week. And I'm sure you could use this without using this too, and you could use it every day and just use this twice a week. Because it's really important that you only exfoliate your skin 1 to 2 times a week, just to get like the dead skin off your face. But if you do it more than 2 times a week, it's kind of going to make your skin red and drier than it even should be. It's just going to kind of defeat the whole purpose. So you only want to exfoliate 1 to 2 times a week. But I use this cleanser as well as my Meaningful Beauty cleanser. And this is something that you have to order offline. It's not something that you can go to a store and find. So probably not a lot of people are going to come across this cleanser, but I really do like it. It's a skin softening cleanser. And this is the one I pretty much use daily, and then 1 or 2 times a week I'll use my L'Oreal. But that's another important thing, is to make sure that you wash and cleanse your skin. And then after you wash and cleanse your skin, 10 chances to 1 you're going to moisturize your skin. So I'll start with the face products, and I use a couple moisturizers. One of the ones I use is Pond's Dry Skin Cream, and I absolutely love this stuff. It's really moisturizing. If you have oily skin, I probably wouldn't recommend it, but if you have dry to combination, I absolutely love this, and definitely recommend it. The only bad thing is it doesn't have SPF in it, so when I use this, I have to use a sunscreen, and I use the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock, and this one has an SPF of 45. Usually you only need like 15 to 25, somewhere in that range. This was just from in the summer when I went to the beach and stuff. I didn't want to get sunburned, so I'm just kind of using this up, but I have to apply the sunblock and then the moisturizer over top. But this moisturizer or sunblock is not oily at all, so this kind of would work with all skin. But yeah, so those are 2 of the ones I used, as well as my Meaningful Beauty ones. And the nice thing about this one is it has an SPF and UVB, it has SPF 20 and prevents from UVA and UVB rays. And so this one already has the sunscreen and the moisturizer combined, so this is just a lot quicker. But I use that as well as the night cream. Now, a night cream is optional. I mean, you could just use your regular daily moisturizer and put it on your face before you go to bed. But this one is a Meaningful Beauty Cindy Crawford anti-aging night cream. So those are some facial creams, but it's also very important to moisturize the area around your eye, because your eye skin is really delicate, so it's really important that we take care of it and moisturize it and make sure that we get all the makeup off. So some of the eye creams I use is Garnier Ultra Lift Anti-Wrinkle Firming Eye Cream, and I really like this, and this is something that everyone can go to a local drugstore, beauty store, grocery store and pick up. And I think it's $12, and it is a pretty small jar, but you don't need a lot to use this. You just do a little dab. I've had this since, I think, November, and look how much product I still have in it. So a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. But the other eye creams that I use is from the Meaningful Beauty line. And the one is the Eye Enhancing Serum. And this is just going, it is like a cream moisturizer, but it's just going to help with, wait, is this the firming one? Yeah, it just helps like with firming and lines and all that good stuff. And the other one is the Lifting Eye Cream Advanced Formula. And once again, you only need a little bit to apply to your whole eye area. But now on to body. Now, it's really important. I feel like, I know personally, I neglect my neck and I can't talk today. Let's just say chest area. I tend to forget to moisturize it, but it's really important that we moisturize this area because it's one of the first places that's going to show signs of aging. So, I've been using my Meaningful Beauty Skin Brightening oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. Okay, chest cream. I'm not even going to try that word right now because I can't talk. But I've been using this, but you can pretty much use any kind of lotion. The other lotion I have is Jergens Shea Butter Lotion. I could just easily apply this. Doesn't have to be anything particular. You can apply any kind of lotion or cream to your neck and chest area. But it's just important that we remember to moisturize it. Another thing is when I don't usually personally, when I apply eyeliner, I usually don't apply it to my inner rim, but I know a lot of people apply it to their waterline. But it's just important that if you're going to apply it to your waterline, make sure you clean the end of it after every use, just so bacteria doesn't get on there and you don't get a sty and all that bad, gross stuff. We don't want that to happen. So it's just really important that you clean the end of that. And then if you're like me and you apply it just right under the waterline on the actual skin and you're using a pencil, you want to make sure that it has a soft rounded edge, because if it's really pointed, it could technically tear the delicate skin that we have right there under the eye. So you just want to be really careful when you're applying eyeliner as well. But I think that's pretty much it. Those are just some tips about what you can start doing, what you should stop doing, and some of the stuff is just like stuff that I personally think and I agree with, but I've also found this information online at some point. I've heard it on TV at some point. So it's definitely just not me saying, you should be doing this. It's something that I've read and heard about and I agree and I just want to share it with you. But yeah, just leave any comments you have down below or questions. I love hearing from you guys. So I hope you guys took something away from this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.